It's something that grounds us as people. The identity of Aboriginal people, you can be an Aboriginal person, but if you don't know your culture, you don't know where you belong to, where your country is, you're always searching for something. And techniques and cultural identity, being able to resource those and being able to gather those and learn those, it empowers people more and it gives them a stronger Aboriginal cultural identity.
We're in the Murray Goldfields district of Loddon Mallee region. This is based in central Victoria around Bendigo. And what we're doing is undertaking a project with the Wurrung people of traditional burning. So this is applying fire in much the same way that took place in this area for tens of thousands of years by the traditional owners. It's a much slower way of applying fire and done under conditions that really produce that low intensity mosaic burn.
This is a practice that hasn't been done for probably right here in around Bendigo and central Victoria. It hasn't been done for 170 years plus. So we're going to be actually doing that for the first time. So we're picking that flame, that light up from our ancestors where they dropped it, and we're continuing that flame on. So that's, for me, that's very, very special that I'm doing it with my mob and my family, so to speak.
The mission today is to do traditional burn. Part of doing this traditional burn is to heal country the old way.
We always talk about of Wurrung people as healing country and healing the people, and traditional burning is one method of that. That's one way of actually healing people and country together, by having to go out together. And it doesn't have to be just Aboriginal people doing it. It can be what we've got here. We've got forest fire management, coming in and doing this as well. So it's really important.
Just take your time and let the fire do the work. Don't try and rush it. The fire will do its own job.
If we can keep going with this and we can spread this out and we can start connecting it with our neighbours, then they can actually take it on and we can support them, and then for the wider community of Victoria, it's something beneficial.
The management of burning did change upon the arrival of Europeans. So the introduction of traditional burning back into the landscape, it promotes huge biodiversity benefits, promotion of generation of seeds, a mosaic type landscape, different age classes and those sorts of things is really important for biodiversity.
I actually specifically think in our asset protection zone burns, so burns close to towns, this has real application of where on smaller areas we can apply this type of technique, which is slower, to undertake burning in those areas.
I think it'll become a very important part of our burning program, and it's bringing the Wurrung people back on country, which is a really exciting thing. And I think it's helping us to bring everyone together, whatever part of the society you come from, to understand how traditional owners work on country.
Really, not much should change from the normal regular.
They're all similar.
Yeah, it's all fits in.
All fits in together.
We've done a lot of prep work up to now. With all the guys working and being out on country, and I just think that first day that we light and we go through that process is going to be so special.
As we're here, we're standing on Mick and I's grandfather's country. So Wurrung, 6 generations ago from in our family, our old man. This is his country and this is his law ground, so to speak.
It's an historic day because for the first time in Victoria, the state and its first people, the Wurrung, are working together to heal country by burning the landscape.
Means welcome to our home of the Wurrung people on our country.
I'm so proud of those young fellas doing this for us and for their ancestors. You can feel our ancestors' spirits. They came out of the bush to listen to what was being said, and we've made them happy and at peace.
When we started talking about this, in our minds it was about fire, but it's not about fire, it's about the community.
Culture.
It's about people. It really is. It's a people story. And I also think I talk to a lot of people in the broader community about fire, and there's a real interest in what you guys know and what you guys do, and there's real respect, and everyone we talk to thinks we should be doing what you did a long time ago.
After them years of mission times and getting dispersed all around country to try and divide and conquer, so we actually getting that chance now to come back on country. So like a lot of us mobby, like Uncle Gav, Gary, Uncle Yorta, we all been put on over in Marupana, you know, we've been growing up over there, away from grandfather's country. So by having this joint partnership with Delp and Wurrung, we getting our mob back on country. That's the biggest thing, and getting our mob in the big jobs, you know, up in the mainstream office.
This process, I think, young people are seeing what we're doing. They're seeing us, I suppose, as ways for themselves to find a path in their learning and their knowledge, and also for their future. Whether we talk about cultural benefits in terms of being able to go out with forest fire management and practice burning, whether it's being out in the park and being a land manager and understanding how the land is to be managed. They're all benefits that our young people can actually be a part of. So this is ways that they can come in, be nurtured, and not be scared to walk into a government office, because there's other Aboriginal people there that can support them.
We're just getting them out of that stereotype, you know, thinking that they can't get into government jobs and stuff like that. And by doing this partnership with Delp and Parks, we sort of open up them doors, you know, for the other mob to come in and not have that fear no more of the government where it used to be. We're going to walk together, you know.
That changed my life. Like, I've got a job with passion, what I love, looking after just burial sites, whatever it is, to do with culture. I know it changed my life totally. Makes me feel proud as strong. Makes me unreal. My family are proud of me. I'm proud of myself.
It's really important for equality that, you know, we have more Aboriginal people and Aboriginal females in this space. Brings a wealth of diversity and new ideas, and I feel proud to care for country on behalf of my family. I feel very proud.
Well, it means a lot because all our ancestors fighted for all of this, and now it's our turn to take over and do what they were fighting for, you know, having our own, getting back to healing ourselves, just doing our traditional stuff, what we used to do, and it means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot, man.
All I can say is that I'm humbled as a Djandak person here on my grandfather's country to be able to be experiencing this and be a part of it, because I think it's something that's going to be set in stone for what we do. You know, 200-300 years down the track, our grandkids or great-great-grandkids, you know, are going to be talking about what we did and how we started that process up again, and that's something that I think is really, really important and special.